What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another LEGO YouTube video. Today I have kind of a spooky / Halloween themed upload, one of many that you all can expect during the month of October. Today I of course have gotten an order in the mail from lego.com, so let's just go ahead and get into unboxing this. We'll start with the smaller of the two packages, then we'll build our way up to the more exciting and highly anticipated unboxing. But in this first box, we have the LEGO Disney 100 gifts with purchase. I'm not a huge Disney fan, but I won't turn down free LEGO. I think my biggest excitement for this set is just the Mickey Mouse minifigure, because I don't have one in my collection. But the more important out of the two things inside of this box is in the smaller one. And let's go ahead and unbox this. I am very excited for what is inside of here. I was able to get it for free with my LEGO VIP points, and it is this LEGO Halloween themed skeleton ceramic mug. I really like this. This is my first mug that I have that is LEGO themed, and it's not super big. It can't really hold a lot. Here it is compared to the mug I usually drink out of, so definitely a lot smaller, but it does still look cool, and it's got that kind of LEGO Ninjago feel to it, which makes it seem very nostalgic for me, as I did grow up with LEGO Ninjago. But anyway, now the part we've all been waiting for. This is the big one, the LEGO Halloween set that I have been waiting for ever since it was revealed in July of this year. But I decided to wait till October to build it because I feel like it's more fun to build Halloween LEGO sets when it's actually Halloween instead of in the middle of summer. But of course, if it wasn't already obvious, it is the LEGO Ideas Hocus Pocus set. I am very excited to start building this set. I think it'll look great in my LEGO collection. Here is a look at some of the details on the front of the box here. We're able to see some of the Sanderson sisters and some of the exterior details on their cottage / museum. This set does come with 2,316 pieces. Here's a look at the top of the box, which showcases some of the minifigures included in this set. Every single one is, of course, exclusive to this, and this is the 49th LEGO Ideas set. Here is a look at the back of the box. You can see several interior details. They try and showcase some of the Easter eggs that you get to build, and I'm very excited to actually construct these when we get around to building the set, as it looks very nice, very spooky themed, and there are just tons of references to the first movie, and I'm sure there's a few references to the second one as well. Here is a closer look at some of the interior details on the back of the box, but here is one final look at the front. Looks very great. I am excited to place this with my other Halloween LEGO sets. I'll plan to have it right here, so I'll have to move this little miniature LEGO skeleton down off of my shelf, but that's no big deal. And here's everything from the lego.com order, again, all placed together, and it's actually one of two orders that we will be unboxing today. I did also get a Bricklink order in the mail today, and so this is another kind of Halloween themed Bricklink order. I'm very excited to show y'all what I got, so let's go ahead and open up this bubble mailer and see what is inside. We're able to see two minifigures and some loose parts. The first minifigure, and my favorite out of the two that I did order, is the Sally minifigure from The Nightmare Before Christmas. I got Jack Skellington last year, and I thought she would look great next to him. It's a very detailed minifigure. She has arm printing and side leg printing. They did a great job with this one. Also dual molded legs and an alternate face, and it does go really well with the Jack Skellington minifigure, and I'm of course going to place her with Jack on my LEGO Monster Fighters Haunted House display, so it looks much more complete now. And then we are now going to get into the second minifigure of this Bricklink order, which is the Series 14 Banshee minifigure, a very nice looking figure, and she actually uses the Ninjago ghost piece too at the very bottom. That started in the Series 14 minifigures, and Ninjago later borrowed it, I think the next year or something, but it goes great next to the Spectre minifigure from the same series, and here are both of them displayed on our Monster Fighters Haunted House. I think they look great, and it really makes this look much more complete now. Who knows if I'll add more monster minifigures to it later down the line. For now, I think it looks great. And then the other thing I ordered were these hinge pieces, and what these are for, I did run out of them for my LEGO Star Wars display stands. They're just for future ships that LEGO decides to release. But anyway, I feel like we've stalled long enough. Let's go ahead and get into building the LEGO Hocus Pocus Sanderson Sisters cottage set. ever since this was revealed back in July, I knew I wanted to add it to my collection, and trust me, it was very hard waiting to pick this one up, as it's almost like 3 months later I'm finally building it since it did come out in July. Kind of weird that they decided to release it in July in the middle of the summer. I feel like it would have made a lot more sense had they released it in October, and it probably would have done a lot well, or it would have sold a lot better, I would imagine. But I'm imagining a lot of people are still picking this set up though in October, and it's a very fun build. This set is marketed towards the 18 plus demographic, but that doesn't mean that it's a really tricky build. I actually found myself really enjoying the build. It was very straightforward and very simple. There were only a few like really tricky steps in building this. Really, it was just with the Technic stuff. There is a water wheel towards the side of the cottage that's very fragile. That's the only part I really found myself having difficulty with. But aside from that though, it is a very straightforward build, a lot of fun. I actually did this over 2 live streams. So this is a time lapse of the first part that I decided to build, and here is a quick look up the set, about halfway finished. This is bags 1 through 8. You get the 3 Sanderson sisters as well as Thackeray Binks here, and you can see there's the closed sign for the museum and then paw prints of Thackeray, and the gate looks very nice. I think they did a fantastic job, and there's some tombstones behind it too, and we can see some trees with some orange and dark green leaves, and then the actual cottage looks great so far. It's definitely far from complete, but it still looks great regardless. I love all of the greenery on the outside of it. They do a great job of not just making it one color. There's lots of different colors. Also, we have the water wheel that I was talking about earlier, though it is pretty fragile, but it does still look really nice. The building techniques they used to actually build that was very fun and very satisfying. We also have these 2 walls right here, which are able to open up, and we can get a better look at the interior. And yeah, there is a lot going on here, lots of references to the film, and there is a light brick inside of here too, which is activated with this green Technic pen. We've also got some stickers representing several different artifacts inside of the museum. We've got the cash register with various gift shop collectibles on the shelves behind it, and there's just a lot going on here. There's some candles and just various magic potions and other stuff that the Sanderson sisters have used. There's a nice little staircase leading up to the 2nd floor, and we can see a skeleton as well as a candle, and there is a sticker piece right here, which I think is referencing the 2nd Hocus Pocus film, if I'm not mistaken. And then here is what it looks like finally after bags 1 through 8. So let's go ahead and get into part 2 of the time lapse. This is of course showcasing me building this set live. As of recording this video, it was yesterday, but y'all probably won't see this for a few more days. But you can see we've got a much more spooky themed lighting. This one is done at night, and I've got the purple LED lights on. And the second half of the set, I feel like definitely takes a lot less time than the first half. The bags are much shorter, but you do get to build the roof, and the roof is really fun to build. It almost reminds me of building like a modular building, because you place like these gray sidewalk pieces on it to kind of give off this like weathered look, and it's really interesting how they accomplish that. You also get to finish the chimney and work on the play feature that the water wheel is actually able to activate, which I'll show you guys more in detail later on in the video. But I really enjoyed the second half of the build. You do get to build the protagonists of the movie, and here is what the finished product looks like. It looks very nice. I am very happy with it. I was really enjoying the building process, and the final product is even better. We've got the 3 minifigures that we got to build in this part of the building process, and the front of the Sanderson sisters cottage looks great. There's some pumpkins, a tree stump, and various kind of stones leading up to the front walkway. And then we've also got a museum plaque, and then lots of other details too. We can now see the finished roof details off to the side of this, and it looks great. I love it. It really reminds me of the medieval blacksmith, in my opinion, though I think I like this set a little bit better, which is probably a hot take. The front looks really great too, and here is the play feature I was referencing earlier. As you move the water wheel, you were able to make the fire in the chimney move, which is really nice, really well done. It looks great in action. And then here's the other side of the roof. It's got this weathered look to it. There's some leaves on it, and then here is the side part of the Sanderson sisters cottage. We're able to see some more vines, and from the back this set also looks pretty detailed too. You are able to lift up the roof just like this, and I really really like these dangling cages right here with the skeletons inside of them. We've got some spider webs and there's a few bats. You can also remove this part from the main cottage. You're able to see a fireplace and a chair with a sticker piece on it. And then here's a better look at the finished interior of the Sanderson sisters cottage. Probably my favorite part are the cages hanging from the ceiling. It looks great, and I love how they kind of dangle around a lot, but very nice set. I easily give it a 10 out of 10. I'll be doing a full review of this later on, so definitely watch out for that later on in the month of October. But now it's time for the part I get most excited about when I build a new LEGO set. It is time to place this set with my other ones in my collection, and I think this looks great. It perfectly blends in with my other Halloween sets, which I wasn't really, I thought it would. You know, it's a Halloween set, so of course it'll go well with the other ones, but I love it. I'm very proud of this, and I think it stands out too. It's probably one of my favorites on this shelf. Here are some pictures I took of it when I finished it during the live stream. We've got the kind of purple LED lights to give it a nice little spooky feel to it, and I really love this set so much. It is really fun. It's a bit expensive in my opinion, but so are the rest of the LEGO sets on the market right now, so I think it's worth it. I'm not even the biggest fan of Hocus Pocus, and I really enjoyed building this set, so I highly recommend it, especially if you have like some of the other Halloween sets that LEGO has released. I think it'll fit in perfectly. But let's take a look at our new Halloween setup here. Now we have the now finished Hocus Pocus Sanderson Sisters cottage all the way on the edge of our shelf here. I think it looks great. We've got the front gate here too, and then this now transitions just into the Monster Fighters haunted house, which looks great. I have the more minifigures on it too that we got in this video, so that looks much more complete too. And then this now moves us into the Stranger Things upside down set, which is probably my second favorite of the sets on here. My first is the Monster Fighters house, and then we have the Ghostbusters Ecto one, the kind of UCS creator expert style one. And here's a look at the Halloween shelf from a distance. I think I'm very proud of this. I really like it, and it's probably one of my favorite displays in my LEGO collection. But that is all for today. So definitely let me know in the comments what you guys think of the Hocus Pocus set, and thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more Halloween uploads later on in the month, but that is all for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.